Can I get your take on? Would you mind throwing on those cans for a second so I can? Well, it's just like you're a musician, so it's like let's take advantage of this. So here's just a newer guy. Maybe give him a shot.
We were high school sweethearts, say you couldn't stay cause you had to move away, so we tried long distance.
This is actually the kind of stuff I like to listen to because not for musical enjoyment, but it's insane.
This is one of your weird bands you like?
No, but this is like true outsider.
Yeah.
Is this Bauhaus?
How dare you?
The interesting choice is that he, songwriting wise, is just actually laying out the whole story. Like he said, you said to me that you found another guy.
It's like R. Kelly.
We were high school
so we were high school sweethearts.
say you couldn't stay cause you had to move away, so we tried long distance.
Right.
But one day
you texted
me to say that you wanna break up. I asked why, and you said to me that you found another.
I mean, it's just a story.
Honestly, you know how like they say like humans and chimpanzees are like 97%.
Yeah.
This is like 97% Noah Kahan or whatever that like big huge hit song is, like Stick Season. This is like almost there.
Almost there,
wow.
Yeah. But that's a huge hit, and that guy's selling out arenas.
Would you tell this guy if you had to would you just be like, keep doing what you're doing?
I mean,
I'd say just that river behind him, jump in.
I'd say drop himself.
I remember back when it seemed like the other day, you and I in the car laughing, windows down with the music blasting, wearing sunglasses, watching as time passes.
Hey, that rhymed.
Yeah, that's okay, right?
I mean, just different style.
Well,
just different talents.
Relaxed fit.
Yeah.
I want to see the stand-up version of this. I want to see people just bombing.
you got it. Come to Mothership on a Sunday night. It's called open mic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's regular shows you can watch too.
I know. There's a lot of it.
You want to see a bomb though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I've never seen the comedy version of that.
It's a more a stand-up bomb is more horrific than a music bomb, for sure, even live, because even the fact that you could play an instrument, some other sound being there, can kind of mask how poorly it's going. In stand-up, when you're just like, and so then it's
you can physically feel it.
Sweat,
you physically
the whole room. You can feel it.
The anxiety.
It's kind of suffocating.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
sweat, the flop sweat just starts.
I watched somebody flop last night. And it was just,
Oh, really?
Great.
yeah.
Doing what, stand-up or?
Yes, I went to the Kill Tony show last night. And,
Oh, one of the new.
yeah.
and then, it was a hat pull. And it was brutal. And Tony just eviscerated the guy.
Yeah, of course.
Which made it fun.
Imagine that for like 20, 30 minutes though. Because that's a
can
real
happen.
bomb is when you're up there and there is no ding, 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 your minute is over.
20, 30
And
minutes.
you're getting paid, and you're the opener, and you eat shit, but then the headliner kills after you, and then you hear everybody talking about how awful you were on the way out and shit.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Dude.
I had a bomb so bad one time that like I ate shit and it was a sold out room. So it was like 300 people in there and I was just pouring sweat and I had hair. So it was like kind of stuck to like here. And I got off a few minutes early and then I walked, I was, like a deer in headlights. And I walk around the corner and the manager, she goes, "What the fuck?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "I thought you were supposed to be funny. What was that?" And I was like, I couldn't even say anything. I was like, I don't know. And the worst was that there was a second show because, we do like 2 shows a night in clubs. And I bombed as hard on the second show. She was like, "You're the worst."
So when you say you bombed, was it because did you think you were being funny and the crowd just didn't get it?
I mean, if you specifically this incident I remember so well is that I was too new to open with I was opening with like what I thought was a very, witty, edgy joke, and it just wasn't well written enough, and it was too harsh. So it was like opening with like the hardest hitting thing, and the audience was like, "Huh?" And then even though I would go back into material that I knew worked, it wouldn't work because they were just so thrown.
The momentum was off.
It was just so off that Yeah, and I remember the next day, the only difference that I made, 'cause I had to go back to that club the next day to do it again.
Oh my God.
Was my friend was like, just don't open on that. He's like, just don't open on that. And everything was great.
Fine. Yeah.
It was totally fine. Yeah, it was a real lesson in like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe you're not ready for that yet. Yeah.
I remember doing what's called tribble runs, where you drive 6 hours a day in the Pacific Northwest and then you perform in bars at night. I did a biker bar. And at the time I was like trying to be real smart because I studied philosophy, and it was like first 5 minutes of philosophy jokes for the bikers. It was so like I bombed so hard, Tommy. It was like 20. I did a 25-minute set in like 10 minutes. And I was in the alleyway, just crying.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, dude.
I bombed at the hospital one time.
Really?
What?
I went with a buddy. He had his upright bass, and I had acoustic guitar, and a friend had a fiddle, and we went and played for the people in the cancer ward.
You bombed?
And we were going room to room, And there was we went into this guy was all just hooked up to all these wires, He looked like the back of a stereo. It's just like wires everywhere. And we played him a song, and we're like, let's play this guy another one. Sir, you want us to play another one? He said, I'm good.
I mean, to be fair, if I was sick as fuck and someone walked in with their acoustic guitar and I couldn't do anything, it's almost like what's it called? A sleep paralysis. It's
Just a little gentle lullaby for him.
Yeah. No, thanks.
I'd
was
rather
like,
this
I'm
end
good.
now.
Yeah. I'm so picky about music too that I hate like 99% of, easily 99% of anything. Like if you took everything on Spotify, I would hate 99% of it. Like, imagine someone not knowing that and they're walking in and just like, I've selected the song for you. And I know you're sick as fuck. And,
Yeah.
like, there's no
It'd
chance.
be fun to watch you watch that. That's what I want to see now. You filled with rage as a disease tears through your body. You're just like, leave the room.
Well, there was this thing.
He couldn't reach the button to get the
Oh my
nurse.
God, committing suicide.
You're like, I think he's really relaxed
Please.
right now. Ooh, hey, Jeans, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have one more click of fun around here? I don't know. Click here or here or here. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You can send it to your grandmother. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out.